Well, what up, everyone? Welcome. Welcome to this video. It's a live stream. Um, Today, a bunch of things might happen, but the main thing is, and I've got some cool music on in the background. Hopefully, it doesn't get picked up, because it will. It's actually the soundtrack to Godzilla Tokyo SOS. It's not like the original kind of Godzilla music, but it's still really good. Hey, Robert. Not exactly having a holly jolly day today. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hopefully, this stream can lift your spirits. The point of this is a project I'm working on where I'm getting the mobile suit ensemble, and I am going to try to detail it as it is in the picture that I included on the stream. There's not too much that I need to do. I think it's mainly the guns. And I'm just going to experiment to see if we can get it looking as detailed as possible. Oh boy, are these really in the hand? And then, yeah, there goes items. I should probably start taking some of it apart. I didn't mean to do that, but that works. I didn't mean to do that. That works. These things do come apart easily. I'm actually even thinking of gluing the side skirts in because they just keep falling off, but it's not like I need them to come off or anything. They're supposed to just stay anyway. Hey, Ultronimus, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so basically I want to do a video review of this, but I also want to sort of detail it as good as I can. You know what? I might do something here. I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's like I'm live editing. So I'm using OBS to kind of set up the stream, but I mean, I like how it works. It's very easy for me to do these sort of things. I almost want it so that I can quickly get a vertical for streaming. Does this? Yeah, I think this gets brighter, but it's weird how it's not. Doesn't seem to be as bright as I want it to be. That might have to do with video settings. What is my other idea? I have so many lights, but for some reason it seems like it's trying to offset it. Yeah, that's a video thing. I remember I was messing with this before, but I kind of didn't want to. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the not the white balance. What is it? Exposure compensation? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I guess depending on how I am, like if I have my camera where I would, like the camera I'm using right now to see me is actually a different camera than I use when I record my videos. So I guess it depends for the overhead. Anyway, I'm getting too much into the weeds, but here we go. Here's where we can get a better look. That might even be a little too much. I guess you guys are getting some behind the scenes. Okay, so it was originally at 0. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Okay. So here's the plan. You could see with the picture on the side there, that's of the high grade, which seems to be already pretty accurate to the animation. Oh my gosh, these things fall apart so much. Yeah, let me that in. You yearn for the weeds like children yearn for the mines. I don't know what that means. Unless that's a quote from something. Oh my Lanza. Wow. Getting that gun out is a pain. Okay. And I don't know how much I should be taking things apart just because I'm going to be doing a lot of painting, but I kind of don't think I need to. No, just a joke that didn't land. Oh, okay. Well, I'm good at that. If I'm good at anything, it's telling jokes that people don't get. Because it's interesting. It's like you go most of your life with a tight knit group of people, just in terms of not being out in the world professionally, as you're a kid and a teen, and you develop jokes, sometimes with your friends or family that are built on a lot of inside context. So when you go out into the real world and start telling jokes, people are like, "Huh?" That's why Seinfeld works, because it's about things people do in everyday life. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is, first of all, let me kind of man, I love this music. I just hope it doesn't get picked up because I know my video would get struck. But so this is Golden Maple. There is a link in the description for this with a 10% off code that was given to me. So basically, it's a set of paintbrushes I'm going to use, and this is exactly what I was looking for. I don't really know the quality, but they look like they're good quality. I had a company reach out. Not that these are like super expensive or anything. I think it was just, hey, I'm someone that makes content, so like, hey, can you promote this? But it was like exactly what I wanted to, or what I needed, because I needed new paintbrushes. I don't know if you guys saw. Music isn't for me, so hope you're good. I would. That's good. Yeah, if you don't care, like, that's an interesting point. Like, if you don't care to listen to music when someone's streaming, that's good to know, because I don't know if people need or care for music, but sometimes it helps me when there's silence. Um, might be delivery because the dog is going crazy. So, okay, what happens if I zoom into this? Hold on. Okay, it shows up on this. That's kind of funny how that works. Actually, probably better if I reset, open image, new tab. There we go. So again, this is the high grade. And then I have what's the Okinawa, Kunio Okinawa. I'm bad at names. I have his version up too, just so I can reference the details being the same. So one thing I see, I don't think I'm gonna do any panel lining. I might do a little bit of, see if it focuses. I might do a little bit of gray panel lining, but for sure the chest vent, I need to get the gray in there. You know what? Even up by the neck, that little area is gray too. It depends for me, but that's because I don't always share the same musical taste as the streamer. Oh, Okawara, thank you, thank you. But no, I know what you mean about the music thing. Music is very interesting. Like, I feel like people can have a lot of the same interests, but the music they like be very different. Like, especially there's a time where I was really, 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 really into black metal, and I still kind of am, but I know not a lot of people are. Was there anything? Was it? It might be yours, but I don't know if you just want to wait. Yep. Sorry, Christmas. Some Christmas presents got delivered. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is, and I don't even know where to start. I'm so excited. The vents on this aren't deep and recessed like they seem to be on the kit. So, okay, but there is, and it's hard to see, but there is a line that actually It's probably like a fifth of a millimeter. I don't know my, so I might have to just use um a panel line marker. Which this is insane. Check this out. This is years of Gundam base. But look at this. Panel line markers. This is a gunmetal marker. I need to put that somewhere. This is the white. Might be using that. Oh, okay. It's mixed with some other markers. Oh yeah, these are pretty cool. This is and I got it at Hobby Lobby because it's only $3.99. It's I know it says somewhere. Panel lining can be added after drying the colored surface. Clear matte. This is a clear matte top coat, which is pretty neat, like a pen. And then, what is this one? Is it the same thing? Did I like just buy two because they were cheap? Let me open this real quick. I know I used one time because I had to fix a mistake and it took off the top coat. The clear gloss. I had to fix the top coat, or I had to fix an area that I top coated, and I was able to fix it with that marker. Okay, so tons of let's see. Trying to look at the ones that are all the same, so I could put those together. I think there's black, and then some are like the ones I forget exactly what they're for. They're not like okay, like that. This is a fine tip, but then some are like that. Oh, what's up, Ian? Good to see you. Corvo Atano, good to see you. Honestly impressive for a gastropon. I'm glad they don't have these. I would buy 1 million. Dude, I know what you mean. Yeah, these are super impressive for gastropon figures, and there's a gastropon store near me. I was there yesterday, but I already have all of the ones that they had in the gastropon. This I ordered off of Ami Ami. But it was a whole set. Okay. I'm going to attempt something, and I might regret it. I might regret it. Um, I don't regret it, but um, I need. I think it's because this is running out. So the ones that are low, I need to put to the side. Yeah, I don't mind how that's turning out. Actually, it's very subtle. It's just this one seems like it's turning out too. And that would make sense because there's some markers in here that I could have had since I started. Oh, Ian, so you recovering from a cold? Ah, too bad, man. That's been going around. Even Zionic Shadow was coming off one from his birthday. I mean, everyone gets it. Mine just happened early in the season, and it was really bad, and that's what really got me to go back to being like, okay, I need to eat better. Because I think that was part of it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Up close, it's not even, but it's such a small area that far away, that looks fine. It's just, okay, I don't want to touch it too much more. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, and again, this music is so good. There was a, it's, this composer did a couple Godzilla movies in the 2000s, and they didn't use the original themes, but she made something that had the similar feeling, and it works. Oh my god, I like messed it up. It's not too bad, but I mean, I'm gonna clean it up later. But it's just so easy on those small parts. Um, okay, and the for the studies, I might want to take this out and give myself a little extra hand room, finger room. You know what? I had a lot of coffee this morning, and I went all week without coffee, and I can like feel it. Like as I'm moving the pen, I'm like, oh, no, 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 no." Yeah. Not crazy about it, but it's one of those things where this thing is so small, like I'm like looking at it super close, so it looks like it's messed up. But to be honest, it honestly looks fine. That's what's so hard, and it's like a psychological thing when painting. It's like you're so focused on what you're painting, and painting it so easy to see that it looks like you've messed up. But don't think of it that way. Think of it as you can see it because you made it. Once you scale out, look at it, you'll like any Gunpla you see painted on Twitter that look amazing, zoom in and then you'll see the little errors. And you'll be like, oh, everyone does that. Oh, getting some in and out. I maintain that in and out is healthy. Oh, Taco and Yoshi, good to see you. Um, Ultronims, you were sick too early on. Oh, okay. All right. So head looks cool. I don't know if I'm going to. Where did I put the V fin? There is a line down the middle. I'm really not looking forward to that. I'm gonna I don't know if I should do it like this. I could do it with a pen, but it's a big enough line and at an angle where I feel like I just got to do it. You just got to do it. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so glad I did it like this. So the top You know, you could see where, oh, and it's sinking and good. That'll be easy to clean up. Okay. I'm glad I did it like this because the line is just so straight and smooth. Bam. Okay. So I want to panel line the shoulders, but I think I want to do it gray. And I actually got the gray out for that. The other thing is I've panel lined Mobile Suit Ensemble before with this stuff. And I know this is a different type of plastic, so I don't know if I'm messing up the plastic, but I haven't noticed that I've messed up the plastic, so. Oh, this looks so good. Wow. Well, look at that. I know this is really bright now, but look at that panel line. That's actually the only panel line. The rest is just molded parts. And I think that's good, though. I think if I do any more, it might be too much. Um, yeah, and as you can see with that, there's some detail that's actually not on the shoulders that's on the high grade, but that's okay. Interesting. I wonder if I should do that with... I kind of don't want to. I'm not going to mess with the sword. This sword is badass. I mean, I could use this for any of my action figures. Watch this. Shadow with the sword, guys. Yeah. All right. Enough. Adam, focus. Okay. All right, I'm going to do some panel lining around the head. I feel like this plastic is like best for panel lining with the ink because it seems to really on the surface like want to collect and not stay in the wrong area. I don't know if that makes sense, but got the coffee hands going on. I'm telling you, I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. Yeah, that's turning out so good. What's going on in chat? Don't lose the V fin. Yeah, right. Every Gunpla builder's problem. I hope they make a master grade of that Mighty Strike Freedom. That would be a good idea. All right, Robert has a joke. Why does Santa have a second naughty list for those who live in the red light districts of the world? Wow, so unique jokes. I don't understand. We need more MG Strike Freedoms. Yeah, totally. My prediction for 2025, we'll see multiple IBO master grades at PG Justice and or Barbados. I'd like to see a MGEX of the Mighty Strike Freedom. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Because he loves to go ho ho hoing after his work night shift. Robert. I can never get the gray Tamiya to work for me. I think I got a bad bottle. It could be that. Another interesting thing, and I don't know if you could see this, one time this spilled, and, you know, I think if you don't shake it up enough, the solvents are kind of like separated, and I think just enough came out that now when I mix it and use it, it seems to work really good. I don't know. I think there's some balance. So it is possible. I think you could get a batch that's just not that great, and then you just kind of have to play with it. Use brown Tommy with reds and oranges. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Sometimes the brown is too light for me. It really depends. Um, MGEX is the master grade EX, so they did for the Freedom. It's like a super master grade, pretty much. Okay. Okay, now that this worked so well, I think I'm going to panel line everything else real quick. Nope, that was not well. I'm gonna clean it up later, but not too crazy about. But it's okay that it's messy because I can just clean it up. Yeah. I think for the top half, that's the most I'm gonna do panel lining wise. Let me. I got this. But you know what? I almost don't want to do too much. Looking at it, I actually don't like how it looks on the arms. We'll see. We'll see, because I can always clean it up pretty easily. This is a different. Is this really a different color altogether? It is. Do I want to paint that whole thing? Maybe. Maybe. It's not even on video, is it? Interesting. I feel like it's almost too dark. Like I should have diluted it or not done it. Um, but we'll see when it's finished. Interesting. Those two things aren't on it. I'll badge the markup after orders close. Adam, did you get my joke? Yeah, Robert, I did. I did. That was a good one. For adults, that was a good one. Like that. Okay. Actually, I think I'm liking this now because now it's like looking like it's super detailed. But am I gonna paint this? I would have to take it apart, paint it. Sometimes I don't like to put too much over a wide surface, like I'm about to do actually that I have to. And um, okay, this one I'm not looking forward to. So a big part of this is the white on the hands. This just has the full gold, and I need to paint that white. I just hope there's not a lot to do with this. I might not even panel line this just because you can kind of see the lines. I feel like it would just make it look too, I don't know. Let me look at the other one. Oh, yeah, there's something else too. If we look at the gray up at the shoulders, and then I think it's blue on the inside there. Yeah, Ultronum is too busy. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes it can look a little busier than I'd want it to. Okay. Yeah, this is looking better than I thought. Probably could have took it off the arm, but actually, that looks good. Okay, I was not expecting that, and that's just with the Gundam marker. Because sometimes with whites, like yeah, like I might need to try to get some more to come out here. Okay, okay. I'm happy with this. I hope it levels or dries leveled because that's exactly what I was trying to do. Yeah, I'll have that dry. Hopefully it dries just like that. Um, yeah, there's more chest stuff I gotta do, so let me separate some of those stuff. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to take apart the Gunpla because then like I'll forget how to put it back. But that's not gonna happen. Did you reveal the results of your end of year polls? I think I missed part one and have to go back. Yeah, part one was on Steven's channel for the if the Gundam year in Gundam 2024. Part one was on Steven's live stream on the Wednesday last week, and then part two was on Thursday. So, and as we went through it, we would talk about okay, this is what people said, and then we would add our own on top of that. Okay. So this is the part that's going to be interesting because I need a gray to do the vents. As you can see, the vents here are gray. This is where I think I'm going to need one of the paint brushes. So here's that paint set again. This one, I feel like there's probably some differences with all these. I'm just looking at something that's short, thin, but just thick enough to kind of help spread it across. Hopefully it's this. But then as for the color, do I even have a color for that? It's a light gray. Or really just a gray. I think it looks light because it's against the black. I do have this Gundam Mecha Gray, but what's interesting about it is, I mean, maybe this could work. You see how it's more of that bluish purple? Could work. What's this? Oh, here we go. I think I have a seed gray. I have a seed gray. Yo, Rogue New Type. How's everyone's Christmas holidays going? Anything specific anyone wants for Christmas? You know what I want? I want a satisfying return to work from the Christmas holidays, where I felt like I made use of my time off and I'm refreshed and ready to go back to work. Interesting. The seams, I'm testing the color. It seems to be more of a black. Let me try to. You want a functioning stove for Christmas? Man, hope that happens. Stoves are important. Okay, that looks a little better. Let me see what happens if I apply it. Okay. But I think I need the brush. So what I'm going to do is Oh yeah. Wow. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Do the edges. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that turned out good. That turned out good. All right. I am so happy with how that turned out. And so basically, the marker tip was too thick. And so what I did was I simply pushed the marker on top of the brush and it put the paint on there. And then I went through and man, painting with this, I don't know how to explain it. I don't use many brushes, and the only paintbrush I've really used was something I bought on Amazon that was like super cheap. So I don't know if these are supposed to be high end or something, but oh, there's more I can do. But there's a link in the description for these brushes, this brush set, and it has a 10% off code. Oh my gosh, guys, the Godzilla Tokyo SOS soundtrack is really good. It has some music that sounds like Zelda. I'll tell you what the track is called. Yoshido goes to repair Kiryu 1. It's number 32. Some more actually. 33. Yoshido goes to repair Kiryu 2. That sounds better. Yeah, I bought all the Millennium Godzillas on Blu-ray and I ripped them all to my home server. I've been watching and what I do is like at night when I go to bed, like as we're settling to bed, usually before my wife and I pick something to watch, she'll be on her phone and I'll quickly watch through something, and I've been watching um forgetting the name, the GMK, Godzilla 2001. Again, I've been watching them a lot. It's anyway, is there any more gray I wanted to do? Yes. And I feel like I'm gonna take a big risk, guys. I'm gonna paint the shoulder. Random comment, no context. I just read Corvo Atano saying I think it would be cool to have a really big dog and a really small pony. um well, Rogue needs a new washer and dryer. You know what? If you can afford one of those, And that's what I would want to get next. Is they have those new ones that are um, washer and dryer all in one, where after it washes, it dries. I would love that. But it's like we bought ours when we moved into our house, and that was an investment. And my hand is twitching. Wow, that turned out way better than I thought. Okay, if anyone's out there thinking they can't paint, if I can paint, you can paint. There we go. Holy moly. I did it. Nice. Track 35, Kiryu repaired. I love how it's like the same theme, but like um just extra. Okay. Oh yeah, Mothra's song is on there, and that's a good one too. Okay, this is the wrong marker, Adam. Come on. Rogue New Type is saying never sleep on hand painting, especially when done right. And you know what? At the end of the day, I want everyone to know, Rogue, you've given me so many tips since knowing you that have always worked, especially the type of top coat to use. Um, there's always something. You're right. You know what? I feel way more confident with the hand painting now. Beautiful. What I got to do next, and maybe I should have done first, is actually there has to be blue inside the shoulder vents. Okay. Love it. Love it. I can't believe it. So when I kind of messed it up, but you can't really see. When I do my review, and it could probably use another coat. Let me do. When I do my review, I am going to talk about how I detailed it, and I'll probably use clips from this live stream to show. Let me double check this one just in case. Okay. Oh, that whole time I was touching. I think I need to put another coat on the hands. Anyway, because it kind of you can kind of see the gold through the top there. So it's actually probably better if I do it kind of the same. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. How long does a brush last? Like, I don't know if maybe the way the bristles are over time mess up. Hey, Barry BB, good to see you. Um, oh, the display marker. Oh, I like that. I used to say I couldn't paint, and that was true so long as I kept saying that. That is good advice in life for anything. I like that because it's like if you keep thinking you can't do something and saying you can't do something, you're never gonna do it. Just like making a YouTube video, it's like, oh, one day, oh man, one day, and then it's like, no, no, just do it. That's how I started this channel, where I was just like, no, let me just do it. It's just because I didn't have that much success with my gaming channel, um, you know. But if you wash the brush out properly and take care of it, they'll last for years. Ultron saying, in my experience, a mix of the paintbrush itself as well as just how well you maintain it. Got to clean them off properly after use to extend them. Okay, thanks, guys. That if that's really all it is, I didn't know if maybe just by using it and washing it, using it and washing it, like the bristles kind of change texture or something. All right. What else was I gonna paint gray? Actually, before I change the color. Okay, there's no gray on the gun. There's gray on the back here. And I'm sorry. There's gray on the back here. And the part around a vent that has red in it. That might be impossible. All gray. Yeah, let me do that. I don't do any. Well, I need to. I don't. Man, it's like I don't want to do too much more, but it's like easy to. I mean, that looks pretty good on screen. You can kind of see where little hair there. And again, like I'm looking super zoomed in. If we were to look at this, you know, sitting there, no one's gonna notice all the little brush strokes, unevenness, except me. Again, probably should have did the black inside first, but that's okay. Okay. I like how that turned out. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, complete. I mean, it looks completely different on the high grade, but I feel like I need to do the side. Right. Okay, that looks great. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. I'm like smoothing out the edges. So I'm probably gonna go back with it's what I'll do is use like lighter fluid and a toothpick so I can just like scratch off just like a little piece that people might not even notice. But okay. Um I think I'm gonna paint the side things and it's just another it's the whole thing except for the so I would have to take apart more, but I think it's probably worth it. Oh, is there something on the end there? I hope it shows it. Oh, wait a minute. Like seeing this is great. I wish they did it with each piece. Okay, the back is black. And the front on this is red. It already is. It's the back on this is black, so. Oh, thanks. Hey, Alan Mitchell. Good to see you. Yeah, I've really just been painting. Um and you know what? If I have time, I might jump into a video game here in a second and just stream it. Rogue New Type, you might be interested in this, Adam, but for a long time I've been on the low collecting the entire Kojima battalion from 08 MS Team. So far, 12 high grade ground GMs and 6 P Bandai Gundam ground parachute pack. That I am interested in. That is awesome. You'll really have to share some pictures because I know I've seen your. Okay, this is impossible. I know I've seen your backlog stuff. Okay, let's focus. I got to take this off. All right, got that. The reason for the P Bandai Gundam set is because it comes with a anime accurate GM head, which resembles the MG Ground GM head. Oh, I'm gonna swap them out, dude. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm all about the accuracy. I mean, that's literally what I'm doing right here. It's like I've done building. I'm like, well, this color isn't right. Is it the entire thing? Yes, it is. Actually, you know what? There's so much on this. Why don't I just use the marker itself? use the little thing to hold them up to dry. I didn't think I was going to go this far into painting this, but there was way more than I thought. Okay. There's some spots I didn't get. It was like the other one, but I might use the panel line ink to fill that in just because the marker is a little too thick to. The brush could. Oh, there we go. Cool, that's done. That's done. These should be quicker. Nice. That looks great. Now that other part I just have to do in black, um, which I'll just do when this dries. And luckily, it is divided by a panel line, so I shouldn't have to worry about masking or anything. You're looking for the ultimate accuracy. Yeah, you know, it's funny. There's something about that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's to retain that into the universal consciousness of what detailing how accurate it is living as a human on Earth in the year 2024. I don't know. It's like why does it matter? And again, I remember really kicking into gear for me with Star Wars action figures. You know, they'd come out and then it's like sometimes they wouldn't be accurate, so I would just customize them, but even barely, just, you know, just kind of like I do with the high grade kits. It's not like I do a lot of customizing. I do very like simple details just to make it look accurate. Okay, did I get everything there? And I'm wondering what before that maybe I was obsessed with. Because I went a period of time where I wasn't collecting action figures as much. It was, I guess it was more of, you know, still living on my own. It was like, you know, money, I guess, was the thing. Being a little younger, where it's like I was spending more on video games and electronics. And my whole thing, what I was really obsessed with a lot was buying cell phones, unlocking them, putting custom ROMs, making them run faster, or playing video games, but also having a setup where I can play the games at 60 FPS. It's almost like I'm trying to maximize the existence of something, which could be mistaken for perfectionism. But I don't think it's more. I don't think it's perfectionism as much as it is kind of getting the full experience of something, of the possibilities of fully experiencing something. This has been super fun so far. What do I need to work on now on it? I think I am going to revisit. Okay, I need to do the blue in here. So maybe I'll do that next. And I want to fix the white on here. And since I already got the white out, nice. Another little coat. Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna do something now, but I gotta be careful since I painted that. But blue. This is a seed blue. Perfect. Oh yeah, the guns. Which interestingly enough, I'm just realizing on the high grade, which I need to get. The more I mess with this, the more I like it. So the high grade has the ability to attach the guns on the side skirts. This doesn't have that ability. Even the that's right. I have the option part set that comes with the beam sabers. I'm going to need the pink clear to paint that. And then I'm realizing on the um oh, I'm realizing on here on the binders. Okay, what's that music? Oh, it's a Mother song. So weird. That would be actually neat if I got that pink clear paint, which I don't even have. I'm gonna have to find it and put it in here as the panel lines because it looks like that is when it's. I don't know. It's not as exam mode, but it's probably something similar. Glue them to the side skirts. Um, you're saying Elmer's. Is that really the brand to go with? Old Android mentality? Yeah. John Panzon. Yeah, that was the thing with Androids back in the day. It was like getting them. Oh, you're just saying Elmer's for fun. But yeah, it was just getting them, unlocking the bootloader, putting a custom ROM. But I got to a point where that's not even needed anymore. That's not even needed. I love the decals on suits. It helps sell the fact that they are military weapons. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, this though, the Mighty Strike Freedom, I don't think is a decal heavy thing. I think the metal build or the Robot Spirits has that. Okay. A lot of blue. A lot of blue. So, okay. It's not really supposed to go down too far. I think the blue's not properly mixed yet. And I have to clean up some of it. Oh, one of my lights went out. All right, I might go back to this. Oh, pick another brush while I'm letting that one wash. Clean or whatever. Let's see. Okay, I listened to the entire Godzilla X Mothra X Mechagodzilla Tokyo SOS soundtrack. I need to get that on vinyl. Oh. It's better with the brush, but I still feel like it's not mixed well. But it actually looks good. Okay. Yeah, that looks great on there. Um, I think it's not in focus, but no, that looks great. This looks fine. It got a little dark, but you can see where because I didn't mix it well at the beginning, the blue kind of bled in there. But that's gonna be an easy fix. Which I'm gonna have to do that with this whole thing when I'm done. Is go back with ladder fluid. Okay, I'm gonna attempt the guns. And I think that's really it. Oh, perfect shot. Actually, let me go to this. This is very helpful. Okay, there's a lot to do here. I've already got the blue out, so I might start with some of the blue. That way I can put that there. Orby Squog. Hopefully I said that right. What's up? Hi everyone. Hope you're all having a good, doing good today. I'm on my holiday break and I've got the MG Vercon narrative Gundam to build. That's awesome because I got the St. Andrew Stein and I've been eyeing that next. Yeah, let me know how that goes. Post in the Discord. Corvo, I like adding details that I think of, like adding extra gray details or chrome in some spots. Totally with you there, especially the chrome. I love that. Let's see. Details are a little different. Interesting. Yeah, the way the details are on the high grade are actually different, so it wouldn't line up exactly. Because all that is black, but this line is blue. Oh, all the way to the back, huh? My God, that shouldn't have been so good. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Messing up. Messing up this one. That's interesting. The details are different than the high grade, so it's like I don't know exactly how I should complete it. Okay. All right. I can see some errors and mistakes. Maybe when it's interesting. There's these two little divots here that make it hard to align the paint, but on the gun itself, it's a separate molded piece or part. Okay, I think that actually helped. I want to paint in there, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to fix some of that. So that's the blue, and the rest is black and red, and I like how that turned out. Yeah, I guess when I put the black on, that might fix the little spots I messed up with. Darnum, great luck with the rest of the stream, and have fun painting this glorious MS. Thanks, man. Yeah, if you're taking off, I'll see you. And then Orby Squag, just finished the Gyaradoga, which my girlfriend got me as an anniversary present, so I'm looking forward to it. It was my first master grade, actually. That is a good companion piece. That's actually a good. I need to get something like that. Wow, I'm just realizing in the Tokyo SOS, there's other music that has to deal with Mothra, and it has the Mothra music, but in it, orchestrated and slowed down a whole lot. That's actually brilliant. Right, you know what? I'm a believer in hand painting. I mean, this is super tiny, and I'll be able to fix it with once I get the black in there. But I am gonna have to let this dry. Okay. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. So basically, as you see on the screen, I still have to put the black and red, but because there's adjacent paint and it's wet, I'm not gonna do that right now. Even with the other ones, like, I think I'm going to stop this for now. I'm gonna do something else here. Um, but yeah, looking at the rest of it, I think I'm pretty happy with the details. Oh no, there's one other spot. Okay, so the chest piece, we can look at the collar, and there's gray. That's gonna be hard. I'm gonna attempt that. Hold up, I'm gonna attempt that. Let me get this. Where did I put that? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt it because it would look cool. And it's not too much I would have to paint. It's gonna be tricky. Let's see, Barry BB, masking tape or masking liquid. Got to start using that. It's so handy. You know, that might have to be the next thing I do. I do have masking tape. I have a whole ton of it. I think it's just this is so small. Like, I have. I have this size, and then I think this size. Yeah, I do have some, and I guess I could be using that on some of this. Um, but let's see how far I can go. Okay, so yeah, next I'm gonna try to get the collar. That looks good, but I feel like I'm gonna mess this up easily. Oh my gosh, look at that. I did it. I gotta hand it to both the Gundam marker paint being a good consistency and these brushes just working really good. Well, let's see if I get the other side. Wow, okay, I am so happy with how this turned out. Look at that. So the gray, and I'm yeah, trying to get it to match. I feel like I could fix up those vents, but it's just in camera it looks so bad. Just in person, I don't notice it as much. I think I just messed it up. Oh, okay. I know what I'll do. When I clean it up with the lighter fluid, there's a little bit that is going over the ridge. It's hard to see. The other one, it's not, so it doesn't look as noticeable. But really, I'm like looking at super small details because really, from afar, it looks great. And there's some angles that it looks like it's not painted, but I think that's the shadow. I might add a little extra. Okay. Guys, I'm so happy with how this turned out. And remember, I'm not a professional painter. I haven't spent a lot of time in my life hand painting, but I think just the combination of, having a good brush, which again, and I'm going to plug them. I mean, these are cheap. It's $28 for this entire, plus 10% off with a code, this whole thing. And these brushes seem great because I was just looking for some new ones. Golden maple. That, and I think the consistency of a Gundam marker, because I don't think then you really have to worry about thinning your paints, leveling them, or really getting them to that consistency. But obviously, there are people out there that do that stuff, and they know what they're doing, and they can get the exact results they want every time. So, but I get this is more for people that maybe don't hand paint. They're kind of scared. I think you could really pull it off. So, I am so happy with how this turned out. I want to go back to this real quick. When I first started the head, it's not too bad, but you can see where some of the black has bled through, or bled, or yeah, I guess it's not too bad. The other side looks better, but I'm going to be painting this, and then the or cleaning it up, and then the V fin, I'm going to clean up that top there that spilled over, but I think that works, because just like if you look at the high grade, and they're doing very light panel lining too, and I prefer the light panel lining, but the V fin, the red part there has that on there. So I think that's it for now. For this, I'm actually gonna screen share some gaming in a second. Um, let's see. Orby Squad. I told myself that I'd take a little break after I finished Nerve Gundam, but the online store I buy from usually restock the Messer. Oh, and it's water decal set from G Rework, and I'm considering it. That is cool. Barry BB, also a jeweler's Liupe, I don't know, is very handy. I've been using mine to touch up Battletech minis lately. Can do. Oh, let me research that real quick. Put my keyboard over here. What is that? A jeweler's. Is that spelled right? Oh, loop. Okay. Wow. Oh, that is a good idea. You know what? I think I used to have. Well, the dogs are going nuts right now. I used to have a headset with a light on it, but I like the jeweler's version. I think a friend of my son just came over. Um, you know what? That is a great idea, especially a magnifying glass with a light. You know what? That's funny. I literally have a headlamp and one of these. So it's like I could have been doing this the whole time. I guess I didn't feel like I needed to. And another thing, I wear glasses to see far away, but when I'm at my computer, I don't like them. Hey, who was that? Um, but yeah, anyway, what I was getting at is I feel like I have really good up close vision if that's even possible. Or it could just be me. Okay, and then Alan Mitchell, between spray painting and hand painting, currently I think I prefer hand painting high grades. Haven't hand painted a master grade yet, but I imagine I would prefer spray painting a master grade instead. Yeah, because there was a time, and you can see on my channel, it might have been like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, where I started spray painting, and I had a booth set up. But at the end of the day, the time it took to properly prepare to spray and how much I was needing to spray. I guess it's different like if you were going to do the entire kit, but I don't really feel like doing that. And then I also, another thing, and I guess this is case by case, some people do this or not. From what I learned, you really need to be wearing a certain type of mask, and it has like there's a letter thing for it. N95, is it like the COVID masks? But like, and I was even watching Barbados Rex, and I even think he said one day like that people don't take it seriously how much you should be wearing a mask anytime you're spraying, even hand spraying. You should always be wearing a mask. And so when I've been top coating, I put on the mask. The thing with the top coating, as I learned with spray painting, is you could get the best results with airbrush and making your own top coat. Because I did that with one of my yeah, I have a it's both a GOG, which I think is actually in the garage, and then my Pale Rider that I actually did a top coat gloss airbrushing, mixing it myself, and it looked really good. It's just the time it takes. The time I would be spending, like I wouldn't be able to do this live stream if everything I was doing. And then yeah, Alan, bringing up the hand painting, like, and what Rogue was saying, what you guys are saying in general, like if you really focus and just do it, it looks great. Like I can't, with the right brush, like I can't believe how I got those little spots on the collar gray. Okay. I'm just excited about all that. That this whole thing turned out so much better. I painted more than I expected, and it looks way better than I expected. I'm so happy about that. So I can't wait to do the video, because the video review is going to be, of this, of in general, like all the articulation, how cool it looks, the build process. But then I'm going to talk about, all the areas I touched up, and I'll use clips from this stream to show what I was doing. Okay. Now let me clean some of this up. Orby Squawk, I've only been into Gunpla for a year, but I'm 26 kits in, and I really want to do a custom paint and kit bash. Was thinking something like High Mobility Zaku 1. That is an awesome idea. But if you do that, post that in the Discord or in the Work in Progress channel. Maybe talk about what you're doing and ask for some tips. Because a lot of times when people ask for tips in there, it's things that I never thought about asking about, and like the responses, I'm like, oh, I could do. I only think I'm as happy as I am with my results from the tips I've learned in the Discord. Most customizations I've done on kits give it custom markings and use Gundam markers for different colors here and there, like repainting the Gyaradoga spikes gold. But I don't want to do a full custom. I love just little details. I think others were saying that earlier, like little details, the chrome here, silver there. Oh shit, y'all have the Discord? Yeah. Should be a link in the description. And I tell you, like, the Discord is awesome. I used Discord before for gaming and stuff, but I've never had like this daily thing where there are people that post funny stuff, good ideas. Sway, who is a longtime member, he usually comes up with neat, just kind of wake up, you go to the Discord, and he's all like, okay, it's like, I don't know, whatever Friday, whatever Thursday. And it's pretty fun. I really appreciate it. Okay. I Gotta go do something real quick, and I am going to be back. So what I am going to do is, um, how should I do this? New text. Do that. It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, that's hard to see. Let me outline. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't realize that the mic was muted the whole time. But yeah, I checked out that Gyaradoga. Those details are, but and what I was saying, it's like sometimes I wonder if they leave out details because it gives us a little more to do. Because sometimes they're like, okay, why isn't this painted this or that or whatever? Okay, all right. Okay, let me close this. This. Clean up just a little bit before I get started. Okay. Almost set up. I like a clean space when I'm moving on to my next thing. So I don't really need this light, but oh. Um, I don't even need this here at all. Now that I'm changing, so let me set up light. Okay. It's like I wish I could just push a button and transform, or if I had like a bigger house, it would be awesome to have like a room for crafts and a room for gaming that would be separate from the office I work in. Okay, I'm gonna move that. Well, actually, I should just do this. All right, let me get this open and share it on the screen. Let's see if this works. Very nice. I have a shack out back. That was my paint shed. Yeah, that see, it'd be great to get something like that. Maybe someday in the future, be able to have it where I have like a separate, um, office. All right, so I've been playing so much of this game. Let me turn on the audio. Um, and I almost have every trophy. I've almost platinum it, so I might as well. Try to finish, because I think what I have to do next is just a couple runs to get some more kaiju killed, and then once I do all of the evolutions, I think I'll platinum it. If you guys have never played this is Godzilla on PS3. They made it on PS4 as well. The PS4 version has more to it. This really is a good game. It's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they did everything that I think a Godzilla game should be. Although I'm at the point now where I know how to cheese some stuff.
One generator has been destroyed. Godzilla has reached Zone 4. Fourth squad, begin your assault. Monsters on Earth. Wow. Two generators have been destroyed. The generator has been destroyed much faster than expected. At this rate, all generators in the area will be destroyed. Gotengo has
Oh, Alan Mitchell, so you've played this too? Yeah, it's better than it has any right to be. Like, it's one of those things where, you know, when these companies will get an IP to make a game, it's like, you know, taking in account how do you make the gameplay work with the IP? And not just, you know, make it a random thing. Okay. Thing is, this is on hard, so it is getting to the point where it can be a little challenging. And yeah, you're seeing it slow down. That's actually the game. And I want to get as much destruction done as possible, because that helps with getting, you know, bigger for the later missions. There we go. Time. And then I think I can get Mothra to appear if I kind of take my time to kill this dude. Like Gotengo.
Confirmed. It's arriving shortly. ETA in 30 seconds. Gotengo has been damaged from Godzilla's attack.
Yeah, so you see I have 100% destruction rate. As one should. Come here. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to get a good shot. Been a while. Oh, messed that up. Oh, and he's shooting it too, so that kind of works out. Yes, please, keep attacking him. Oops, didn't mean to press that, but oh well. Hey! Hey! Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like a low. It's almost like how the movies are. They're low budget, but they're trying to give off a certain vibe, and they really pulled it off. Like, even just feeling like you're part of that whole Godzilla universe. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. Usually I kill Gotengo first, but This guy's a little more immune to some of the attacks. Nope. Okay. There we go.
Hedorah has gone down. Godzilla survived.
Ah, just missed him. Yeah, he just went through the building. No biggie. Alright. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Bam! Taken out. Okay. Alan Mitchell, you're exactly right. They need Gundam games like this, where they take the world and they translate that into gameplay mechanics. I mean, even when the thing ends, it almost sounds like you failed because the humans failed, because it's a point of view of the humans, but as Godzilla, you know, you've won. Like, you know.
We've completed the evacuation of the area likely to be affected.
Okay, this is supposed to be hard.
Type 3 Kiryu is ready, ma'am. Commencing generator shutdown sequence.
And then, yeah, with levels like this where there's a timer, it's like I just go in,
Type 3 Kiryu engaged.
get the generators as fast as possible, and then...
Has reached zone 3. First squad, begin your assault.
There we go.
Type 3 Kiryu
I'll just take out this
will arrive
stuff.
in 30 seconds. One generator has been destroyed. Godzilla has reached zone 7. Second squad, begin your assault.
Yeah, so I've beaten it, but I have to replay it and replay it to get other cells and figures.
Kiryu has arrived.
Nice.
Godzilla has
Okay.
interrupted the shutdown sequence.
Now let's do some battling. Oh, dodging my breath? I guess that's pretty smart.
Third squad, begin your assault.
If I can bully him.
Type 3 Kiryu has been damaged from Godzilla's
Oh.
attack.
Oh, that was cool.
Type 3 Kiryu is losing functionality. This is not good.
Bam. Yeah, I was able to bully him into a corner. Some are pretty tough. I think Destroya is one of the hardest.
Damaged.
So I don't know if I did everything required
Remaining generator in the
to do the last level. I am over 100 meters. Yep, here we go.
Something's happening to Godzilla.
What is it?
Godzilla's body. Fire freeze missiles at will. These should freeze Godzilla and deplete his atomic energy.
I've heard.
Super X3 engaged.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Come on. Come on. What the?
First squad, begin your assault.
There you all go. You're all dead.
X3 will arrive in 30 seconds. Second squad, begin your assault.
My God. I can't believe this.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to do.
Third squad, begin your assault. Super X3 has arrived.
That thing's cool.
Fourth squad, begin your assault. Fifth squad,
Come on.
assault. Super
Oh!
is badly damaged.
Did I really take it out in one fire breath? Okay. Or is he gonna come back around? Maybe he needs one more.
Sixth squad, begin your assault.
Ah, I did it too late.
Ma'am, we're receiving an emergency communication. What the hell could it be?
Well, what is it?
We're picking up on another kaiju signal, ma'am. It's heading straight for Godzilla.
What did humanity ever do to deserve this?
Seventh squad, begin your assault.
Got him down.
Ninth squad, begin your assault.
Ninth squad.
A kaiju has appeared. No, there can't be another.
Funny, this was a
Godzilla.
super surprise. I did not think that was gonna happen. I think I can bully him into a corner too. Let's see. Oh no. Whoa.
10th squad.
I've never seen him do that before.
assault. Eleventh squad, begin your assault. The giant
Oh, that-
kaiju
I'm
has been
sure.
weakened.
Still. What's up? It's
12th
definitely decent.
squad, begin your assault.
Of what? Oh, okay. That's not bad. Yeah, that's so much better. I know, to scare us like that. Nice. All right, he's about to go down. Look at that.
The giant kaiju.
So the only
has gone
thing
down.
left I have to do is just pretty much play through on hard, the hard routes, to get the Biolante or Biolanti. Really don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. Cells.
Godzilla has dispatched the
New record, cool. Yeah, the more you play it, the more you figure out these little. I mean, this game is like, I would give this game a 10 out of 10. Even though you could look at it like you brought up, Alan, how like there's some things that are obviously, you know, could be better, but at the end of the day, okay. So yeah, I need a Biolante cell to get the spiral breath. But to level these up, I need King Ghidorah cells. So I'd need to play through at least twice just for the Biolante cells. And then I don't know how many times, you know, to get these up, and then that would be the last of the achievements. What I'll do real quick is see if I get any cool... Let me see if I get any cool cells just playing through this mode. I don't know how it determines it, if it's the last enemy or it's just random. But usually I could do this in, I think, 6 minutes, except when they... Okay, why is that so tough? Oh yeah, that does a lot of damage. It's interesting, it's like they make as if this Godzilla is tougher. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the, you know, American Godzilla. It's a pretty cool design, but it's like, you know, since the 90s designs, it's my least favorite. And I guess I don't count the stuff before the 90s because that was just due to the special effects so goofy. I think by the time they got to the 80s, yeah, because actually there was 2 in the 80s. You know, that time special effects, especially if you think of something like The Thing, you know, these companies are able to have awesome practical effects. It's so small, I could barely... Okay. What? Did that not do anything? Come on. There we go. I mean, just, yeah, think if there was a Gundam game like this, to where, you know, it's a little slower, methodical about, you know, running around in the city, and let's say maybe it's the more damage you do, the worse your scoring is, and it's like you have to use the controls at your disposal to be like a badass pilot to where you're able to avoid, you know, shooting civilians, or destroying civilian buildings. But, you know, it would take, just like this game, it takes time. You gotta go through the runs, get the upgrades. Whoa. That's what you get, man. Man, it's really unfair how powerful this Godzilla is. Oh! This might mean I can get a cell. This is for some I fought it in Kaiju mode, because, you know, now I have it unlocked. Wait, is this all I have to do the whole time? If I do this... Wow. Wow, in 20 seconds? It's out of the way. Oh yeah, smaller skirmish battles make us close to the powder. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, almost, oh my god. Even like, Requiem for Vengeance, kind of what we saw, where there'd be a few having to group up, and then you have to maybe... I can't even... Uh-oh. Yeah, because it would be cool if, like, you had to Okay. He's like using the bridge to... Anyway, what I'm trying to say is use your teammates as part of the strategy of how to figure out where to attack from, how to attack. Don't hit your teammates. That would be a big one. Oh, cool. I was able to get a figurine. I keep forgetting in this mode you can get figurines. Okay, it says I obtained an evolution material, but it doesn't say what one. Total time, 3 minutes and 43 seconds. You can get figurines, you can get evolution data. But it didn't give me the Biolante cell, so I don't know. Yeah, the things I need the most are King Ghidorah and Biolante cells, but... Well, you know, I'm gonna stop for now. That was fun, painting some Gunpla, playing some video games. I'm gonna head out, chill with the family some more. We went out to downtown Fort Worth to look at the tree they had set up. And, oh my gosh, can't get this to charge. Okay. And then, I think wife and I might do something tonight, but... you know, thanks, Alan, for kind of hanging out with me while I played this. And, yeah, I'm going to try to stream again later, probably tomorrow. I really enjoy doing this. And I do have some time off next week to where I might fill in some of that time streaming. So then, hope you guys have a good rest of the Saturday. We will talk later. See y'all.